Good morning, everybody. Current time is just after 7 a.m. It is Wednesday, February the 11th, and welcome to Calhoun, Georgia. We are in Calhoun, Georgia, on the way to Hamcation in Florida. So we are stopping here at the Buc-ee's. We're gonna get a little go-go juice. I'm not empty, but I want to go ahead and get filled up. We have about 500 miles left on the trip. No car wash, so figured we'd get a little gas, stretch the legs a little bit, and perhaps get a little bite to eat. We'll fill up the tank. We'll go in the store and check it out. Stick around. Self-pumping gas nozzle. Miss you, Adam. $2.59 a gallon here. Hang the thing back up. Let's go into Buc-ee's and see if we can find a bite to eat. Pay the water bill and all that good stuff. Okay, water bill has been paid, and let's give this place a quick look around. So this seems to be a smaller Buc-ee's. I've been to two different Buc-ee's, I believe. One in South Carolina, Florence, and then the one in Sevierville, Tennessee. This one appears to be a little smaller than most of the Buc-ee's I've been to. I think this one is the oldest of the three now, but they've got all your usuals. Coffee over there. Not really feeling coffee this morning. Beaver nuggets. We will probably definitely get some beaver nuggets. So, got your soda fountain over there. I'll probably get me a soda fountain drink. But here's the mother load. Got biscuits, all kinds of biscuits, tots, biscuits and tots, and the brisket tacos, burritos, all kinds of stuff. All kinds of stuff. Not gonna go through the merchandise section, but it's all down that way. So just your typical Buc-ee's. And it's nice because it's quiet in here and not too busy. Usually these Buc-ee's are extremely crowded, but not this trip. Of course, I am early. Let's grab us a extra large beverage. So I hope my doctor doesn't watch this, but I know my wife will. But I need the caffeine. It is way too early. Sundrop, folks. If you haven't had Sundrop, this may be the only thing that compares to Mountain Dew. I'll pick a Sundrop any day over Mountain Dew. Sorry. That's just the way I feel about it. Oh, I didn't fill it up quite all the way. Let's throw a little bit more in here. There we go. I love Sundrop. Anytime I get a chance, especially on tap, to get Sundrop, I do it. I do it. All right, folks. Orlando's not getting any closer. I'm gonna go pay for my breakfast and my drink, and then we're gonna get back on the highway. All right, just in the few minutes that I was inside of Buc-ee's, the sun's starting to come up. The sky's starting to get some light. to it. So anyway, walking back out here to Big Red and the dummy load. Let's take a look and see how she's done so far heading on this trip. Looks good. I don't see anything out of the ordinary. Make a quick stripe around. I should have done a during trip inspection about 900 miles in, but I never did. There you go. Right there. Tires look good. I reinflated everything. Towing system is in good shape still. My propane tank covers are still on there. We're sitting pretty. We're making everything good. Remember, this is my first time hauling this camper anywhere. So let's hit the road. All right, just after we're at almost 9 o'clock here, and we are in Atlanta. Well, the northern suburbs of Atlanta. And I've never driven in Atlanta in my 20-ish year, a little over 20 years of driving. I've never drove through Atlanta. And all you all that say Atlanta's crazy, you ain't kidding. It's been slow going for the past hour. I'd probably be already through Atlanta and halfway to Macon if this traffic didn't exist. But we're coming through Marietta, and just got off the All-Star repeater phone link. We're monitoring Jason's node, KC5HWB Ham Radio 2.0. I just finished listening to the most recent Ham Radio Crash Course podcast, and we've still got quite a ways to go here. It looks like about 6.5 hours. I will have to stop for gas again and probably a restroom break at some point. But we're going to try to drive as much straight through as we can. Maybe if I get hungry, stop and get a sandwich somewhere. Definitely going to need some more caffeine. But we're making good progress. I'll turn it around and let y'all see kind of what we're looking at here. And I do not advise vlogging and driving. We do have one hand on the wheel, and it has been consistently on the steering wheel. Straight ahead is you see Truist Park, home of the Atlanta Braves. So a little bit of a baseball fan. I don't watch a whole lot of it, but I do like to, I'm scrolling through the channels to see the Braves or the Cubs playing. I'll usually stop and watch them. But yeah, that's Truist Park up there on the hill. Home of the Atlanta Braves. Really cool. I've never seen it in person. Last time I was through Atlanta was when I was a child, going to Florida for vacations. Do want to put this out real quick. That truck right there is Ray Hall Letterman Racing. Their IMSA outfit, so sports car racing. So that's, if you notice the name Letterman, if you're not into racing, David Letterman has an ownership stake in Ray Hall Letterman Racing. Get you another look at Truist Park there. So, really cool. Really cool. I'm going to focus on this traffic. We'll see y'all back here in a little while.
Roger that, Dave. I think Jason and I are on the backside of the fairgrounds right now, getting ready to come in.
Downtown Atlanta. Almost there. You can see the skyline at least. Here on the left. As many times as a kid going through Atlanta, I never noticed that. It's the Superstation. TBS. Turner Broadcasting. Wow. Up here on the left, a couple of interesting landmarks. There's the Centennial Olympic torch right there. Of course, it's been got the fake flame on it because it was never going to be lit again. And then right next to it, it's the Varsity. I've always wanted to try the Varsity. I've never got to eat the Varsity, but what do you have? What do you have? One of these days, I'll get to stop at the Varsity and get me something to eat. Give that a try. I hear it's good. I hear it's really good. So as we leave Atlanta, we have one final Atlanta Braves landmark to see over here on the left side. So we round the corner here. This was known as Turner Field. Turner Field, of course, is no longer Turner Field since the Braves are not there anymore. About 8 years ago or so, the Braves moved up to Marietta, and Turner Field became Century Park Stadium. This is the home of the Georgia State football team now. As you can see it right there. Former home of the Atlanta Braves. But they have converted that into a football stadium now for Georgia State Panthers, I believe they are. Shout out to David Shealy if he's watching. Let's get on to Florida, shall we? All right, everybody, welcome to Warner Robbins, Georgia. So my gas is not playing out perfectly. I am about 50 miles short of being able to make it to the fairgrounds in Orlando. So here in Warner Robbins, it's a good time to stop at Buc-ee's again and fill up the tank the rest of the way, use the bathroom, get something to drink. The gas is higher here than it was in Calhoun. Take a look. Self-pumping gas nozzle. Shout out Adam LeWoo. $2.79 a gallon. $2.79 a gallon. So getting a little pricey. We're going to go ahead and top off the fuel here and make our rest of our way down to Florida. We'll run in the store, get something to drink, that kind of thing, give you a quick look. Alright, so we walk into this Buc-ee's. And of course it's Valentine's season, so Buc-ee's has the Valentine's gear. And this time we're coming in the store on the merchandise side of the store. So I'm gonna go hit the head real quick and then we will grab our beverage and get the heck out of here so we can get to Florida. Still on track to hit there about 4 o'clock-ish. Just that quick, just that easy. Got me a new drink. This time I went with the original Buc-ee Cola. I think that's made with real cane sugar. Yes, I know. You people that harass me about my diabetes are like, what are you doing? I gotta have sugar. I gotta have sugar and caffeine. This is a long trip. So, anyway, looks like $24. That's what the bill came out to on the gas. So, without further ado, if we keep on the track, we will get to Orlando oh, probably about 4 hours from now. Don't plan to stop anymore. Let's do a quick walk around the trailer, make sure the trailer's doing okay. Tire looks good. A harness, all that looks good. Quick kick the tire. Tire's still hard, feeling good. All my flaps are looking okay. Hasps, whatever. The tires are looking fine. All right. Well, I think we're good to go. So let's get back on that road. (11:42). Welcome to Ashburn, Georgia. Making good progress here. There's a relic right there. You're not seeing many Shoney's that exist anymore, but I wanted to turn the camera on. For one, we're seeing palm trees for the first time. Yay! But check that out. It's the Peanut. That is a roadside attraction that has been there for generations and generations. Now my understanding is a few years ago a storm blew it over. It blew over the Peanut, but they've since repaired it and put the Peanut back on its pedestal. An update on the traveling. We are now in what they call southern Georgia, South Georgia, and as you can see by this sign up here, we are 66 miles from Valdosta. And based off of the mile markers, we are 80 miles from the Florida state line. I'm going to make one last stop before making the push to Orlando. We'll stop at the Florida Welcome Center and try out the orange juice. That's one of the things that the Florida Welcome Center is very famous for, is being able to sample orange juice. So we'll check that out when we get there, and we'll take you along. 12:47 in the afternoon here. We are making very good progress. What's that I see on the horizon there on the GPS? I hope it's not blurred for you. But I think we are about to cross the Florida line. We are indeed about to cross the Florida line. Right there it is, Florida state line, Hamcation County. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Florida. Florida welcomes you. Yay! The free state of Florida, the Sunshine State. All right, guys, we're going to stop here at the Florida Welcome Center and do the traditional get the orange juice. They're known to give you a free glass of orange juice when you visit the Welcome Center. I got to pay another water bill anyway, so folks, we are home free. At this point, according to GPS, we have 192 miles left to go. So let's go get some orange juice, take a leak, and we'll finish the trip. Oh my, palm trees. Oh, I've missed you. That's something I've done for a long time, y'all. Hug a palm tree. You know, in Tennessee, we don't see a lot of palm trees. Only when we come to, you know, South Carolina, North Carolina, parts of Georgia, and Florida. For me, sometimes I go out to the west coast of California for work. But anyway, it's just something I've always done. Call it weird. Jump down in the comments and let me know if you think it's weird. Or is it perfectly cool? What do you think? You know, I've been watching a lot of Tampa Jay's channel as of late. If you like travel vlogs, go check out Tampa Jay. But figured we'd try some different things in my vlog. See if I can get that whole sign in the picture. There we go. Take a screenshot now, it'll last longer. Let's go get some orange juice. So here at the Welcome Center, they do have a map that shows you the state of Florida. We're right up there. We've still got all this way to go. So here it is. The Florida Welcome Center. Hey, one good thing to note is not only is it Hamcation, but it is also the Daytona 500 this weekend. Check it out. They've got a nice little display here talking about the Daytona 500. That is cool. It's when Dale Earnhardt Jr. won the 2015 Daytona 500. See, they got a nice little display here for the Daytona 500 as well. Oh, astronaut here. And my daughter would be losing her mind right now. She loves mermaids. So I got a little booth here for the toll system. I think I'm just going to have them send me a bill in the mail. But all kinds of brochures and stuff if you're coming down to Florida available here. And there's the orange juice. Let's get some. All right, got my orange juice. Yeah, it's good. Yet another thing that you diabetic haters can scream at me about. Orange juice will shoot me through the roof. But anyway. Gimbal lost me. Anyway, we got to get back on the road. Because right now we're just burning time. I think it's safe to say, unless something's wrong with the Florida's Turnpike, I think it's safe to say we will make it to the Central Florida Fairgrounds before the gate closes. So, thank you so much for the ride along. And on top of that, thank you to Ham Radio Prep and World Radio League for their support of my channel, HamShackTV, as well as their support of the HamShackTV Hamfest Tour, second annual edition, fueled by Ham Radio Prep and World Radio League. Folks, if you're looking to get your ham radio license, I cannot recommend Ham Radio Prep enough. And it's funny, I'll come back to Ham Radio Prep in a minute. The whole way down here, from Knoxville all the way to the Florida state line, it has rained and been cloudy and just blah. And as soon as I get to this beautiful rest area, the Florida State Welcome Center, the sun comes out and it is warm. Praise be. This winter has kicked my butt. But anyway, Ham Radio Prep is so confident they can help you either upgrade your license or get your first technician license. They offer a money-back guarantee. See website for details, hamradioprep.com, and let them know I sent you. And the great way to do that is using my coupon code HamShackTV. They'll give you 10% off. They're already great prices. Maybe you're already into ham radio, got your extra class, or you just don't want to upgrade. That's fine too. Check out World Radio League. World Radio League is a fantastic logging app. You can use the app on your phone. whether it's Android or iPhone. You can use a tablet, you can use a browser-based, Windows, Mac, Linux, whatever. It all works. Desktop app, according to Andy, is coming soon. The great thing about World Radio League is it doesn't cost you a thing. It really doesn't. You can use the basic logger and all that good stuff free of charge. Just set up an account. They do have some cool premium features such as cat control and logging, or not logging, of course logging, but QRZ integration and things like that for premium. The prices are not bad on that, and I'm going to give you 10% off too. Use coupon code HamShackTV. 10% off their already great prices. WorldRadioLeague.com. Thank you to both those companies for their support of HamShackTV. Let's take a quick walk around the truck and camper, make sure everything's looking okay. We're well over halfway. Things looking good. My coupling is still in place quite nicely. Just want to make sure that that wire's not pinched. Give my tires a good kick. Still solid. Spare still good. Everything's looking good. Still solid air pressure there. All right. Let's go to the land of Mickey Mouse. Orlando, you're the next stop.